morning, my friends. Hey guys, Spidey09 here. Hoping you're having a marvelous morning. It's a wee bit early, but we're gonna start this morning. We're gonna fuel up at the Waffle House, and we're gonna hit Target and a couple of Walmarts. Target, Walmarts. And we're mainly looking for Dinjarin and the Child Steel and the Mandalorian Loyalist. Anyhow, this is my buddy Brett. Is right there. There's my buddy Brett. He's gonna be hunting with us this morning, so it's gonna be fun. We're gonna make our first stop now that we fueled up here at the Waffle House. And by the way, if you don't eat at the Waffle House, you probably shouldn't watch this channel. First stop, Walmart, because we got finished with breakfast a little early, and Target doesn't open until 8 a.m. So we're gonna see what Walmart has. I like to look here to see if there's any Black Series or any Marvel. You want to look for that. You're looking for this emblem primarily. Deadpool head. Have you seen this? I got it from my brother. He's talking to us. Nope, the new Star Wars. They have the holiday edition. Chewbacca, I've got that one already. This is pretty cool. I kind of would like to get him. This is some people's action figure of the year because he comes with so many accessories. He's a soldier and you can truly army build him. Yeah. Were you a Power Rangers fan?
I was for a little while.
This actually.
I think everybody.
I'm not that big. I mean, I was a fan, but only for that first generation of Morphin Power Rangers.
I almost failed college when Halo first came out. I played so many hours of that. I wouldn't even go to class.
Were you ever a G.I. Joe fan?
No, not really. I think friends it was.
I went in and picked this up for $12. So that is this is what I'm thinking is going to be the most overlooked figure of the year that people sleep on and then they're going to wish they had one day.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Especially if he ends up in the MCU. I'm just amazed at how many of these are available now. You know how hard she was to get.
Looking figures, dude.
I mean,
Look at her.
she is awesome. This was some people's figure of the year. Let's get a better look. Some people are taking this Wolverine and putting Captain America's head on it and Captain America's hands to give it that street look.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get one for $17. Come on, Kate. That man. I mean, there's like nothing from McFarlane right now on the shelf. To me, that's odd. Do you see this Joker stuff? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like prankster stuff. I like these, you know, these tech decks. You can kind of use them as bases to put action figures on, to stand on. And so I've used this one. Pretty cool. And then they have, I don't see it here, but they have like this barrel that you can buy and put lights in it. It's like trash barrel on fire.
Oh,
Pretty cool. Here's your halo. Still almost nothing. Still. So this thing is actually selling for a pretty good bit of money, but I just cannot bring myself to buy it. I don't know why I don't like that face. You?
No, it's just like this face. I don't like this one either.
Oh,
I don't know what they were doing.
Actually, I do like this one because if you go back and watch the movie, he's just pretty ugly in general.
Not that bad.
So it's actually a pretty good likeness with the
Yoda's
Yoda.
awesome. Yoda's awesome.
Yoda is great. I haven't seen this.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
Ah, can't get it off. Power droid, but this is called VC. See the number? VC 167. This is the VC collection. Most people collect these and keep them on card, and they do it. They pay a lot of attention to the quality of the card and the image that's on it. So the card has to be in pristine condition, and it has to have a really good image. If it doesn't have a great image, people don't want it as much. Nothing else. I haven't seen this. Morning. It's a stuffed animal. What's it? Droid. Huh, it's interesting. Dark saber.
Dangerous toy out right now.
It
You
is.
cut yourself.
That's
Or
right.
put an eye out.
That's exactly right. Oh, they got it back. Dude, I don't have Jurassic Park, but this thing just intrigues me so much because of how big it is. Like, in comparison to other figures, like it is massive. Massive. Like, imagine having a scene where you have a bunch of these velociraptors trying to attack it. That'd be pretty cool. 50 bucks. I just can't spend $50 on something that I don't have the space for, but I think it's incredible. I haven't seen these yet. This is kind of the first time I've seen these.
It's hanging from yourself.
Yeah. It's making noise.
Fart ninja. Who's farting?
Oh, I hear it.
It's stinking. I had to block it off. Put it in immersion.
Oh, that's hilarious. It's still going. Good Lord. Old Shartimus Prime needs this. Oh, look, more dominoes. Can you believe it?
She is everywhere.
Golly, it's just. Ooh, these going on sale.
I didn't see these yet.
Oh, she's incredible, that Storm.
Wow.
If this thing ever gets to $20, I want to buy it. I kind of want to buy it at $27, but oh, it's a tough decision. Nightwings, they're everywhere. I don't have this one. Oh, I don't have this one. But, and that is a better price because I've only seen this at GameStop and they want like $25 for it.
Joe, it's the new G.I. Joe. He bought all of them.
That's terrible.
I was like, he was like, I was trying to tell him, hey, it doesn't set till the 10th. And he's like, is there a limit? I was like, and my boss was like, well, no. He's like, well, then I want all of them. I was like,
I hate that.
I hate people. One or two, okay, yeah. You put one for your collection here, a kid, because there's a black guy comes in here for Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
And he always buys like 30 cars. 15 of them are his collection.
Yeah.
The rest his kids can open and play with and this and that.
Right.
Understandable. But man, when you buy them I'm gonna buy all 3 of these, sell them on eBay.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I can understand maybe 1 or 2 extra. Keep one for yourself. But when you empty it out to sell it on eBay, that's just not right.
Well, we have a word for that. We call it scalping.
Yeah.
And
Well, we got a guy that comes in here also for the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I didn't know this, but the lady that puts out all the baseball cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, there's a guy that comes in here and he's got his own personal scale. He'll take the pack, put it on the scale, and if it weighs just a tad bit more than a regular pack, he knows there's a special card in there.
Are you serious?
Yep. If it's like a gram off, or a gram more, he knows there's a card in there. And he came in one day. She said she was just pushing her buggy with baseball, football, and all the cards. He said, "I want that whole buggy." He really bought the whole freaking buggy. Wow. It was like over $1,000 worth of stuff she had. I mean, it was all cards.
Wow.
Yeah. Some people are crazy. I used to be like that with like comic books back in the 70s and 80s, but never the way some people
like the Jar and the Child. I bought one for $60 online because I have very little faith that I'm going to get one.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like,
unless they first come out and you see them,
and
going
I'm
on
right
the
here,
shelf.
and I have a full-time job, so I can't be here every day.
Yeah.
Well, so when it was $60, I was like, I actually think that's a good value right now. And now they're up at 90, 100, and I don't want to pay that. I want a second one because his mask is removable. Did you watch the show?
Yeah. No, I haven't seen that.
The Mandalorian.
What's his name? Boba Fett.
Yeah, he's in there. Yeah. Well,
I call him Boba Fett every time I see the commercial. There's Boba Fett.
Yeah. Well, his mask being removable is a big deal, and because most of the figures don't do that. And so
here.
So I really want to have one that I can open on the shelf with his mask removed. But I don't want to pay another $60, $70 just to open it.
Hell no.
Yeah.
What's that?
So we're about to hit our second Walmart after a stop at Target. Dominoes! Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. And only $24.87. Nothing, man. Nothing. Anybody into that? I'm not.
Oh, dude. You're
Shredder.
That's awesome.
More Luke's. Look how empty these shelves are.
I know, man. It's crazy.
Potter.
You got Domino there.
Or many other Walmart. So, you know, they have a version of this Star Wars game that has an action figure in it. And that action figure now sells for more than the game. This one does not include it. Remember me showing you those VC cards?
Yeah.
It's one of those, and it's a Stormtrooper, I believe. And like the Remnant Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
And people just, if they collect all the VCs, they got to buy this to be able to get everything, right? Or buy the version of this game that has the figure. And it sells for, $50, $60.
Wow. It's pretty awesome.
Board games. Have y'all been playing Catan much?
Yes, dude. All the time. I need to find mine in my storage.
I've gotten 3 games of Monopoly in the last week and a half. It's been good. So. Yeah, that's the head.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that the head?
Yeah, that's the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody destroyed that head. Yeah, fish tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Deadpool head. So, Brett, I don't know if you know this, but there's a website called Brickseek, and you can get like the DCPI number off of an item, and you can use that number, and it will tell you if that item is in stock within, like, you know, 25-mile radius, 50-mile radius, or at Walmart or at Target, and that way you don't actually have to leave your house to see if it's there.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be as cool as being in the hunt and going and actually finding it.
It's lazy hunting. So here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna make another trip back to Target, because while we were there, as you heard our buddy David talking, he said that they were still putting out the Star Wars stuff and toy stuff in general to give them about an hour. That Target's been hit hard by scalpers, and so they're going in and buying everything at once and not leaving anything else for collectors. So time is everything. So we're gonna make the trip back to Target and see what we can find. So wish us luck. Okay.
What are they doing?
So as we're driving, my buddy Brett here like points something out, and I was having a hard time understanding what he was saying. So I'm gonna have to show you guys. It's not toy related. It's fish and chicks related.
Fish and chicks.
So this is fish and chicks. This is a gas station, okay? All right, and this gas station has been converted to a drive-through restaurant where the pumps are the menu. You can truly fuel up on fish and chicks. I mean, pun intended, yes, very much intended. I thought he was saying that I could get gas and chicken, and I was actually pretty pumped about that. Another pun intended. But you can't get gas for your vehicle. But it is a straight up gas station converted into a drive-through restaurant. You gotta love America. Audible, we're going into Ross. All right, let's check it out. For sure. Game of Thrones. I mean, you really just have to get lucky. I mean, here, because they get all kinds of stuff. You never know what it's going to be. You know, actually, I'm going to get this for my nephew, maybe. He loves Pokemon. Doesn't that look cool?
It does. I mean, nothing about Pokemon.
I don't either, but I mean, it's regular $35. You get it for $10. And he loves Pokemon. I'm already his favorite uncle. I might as well become his most favorite uncle.
Boom.
That's it, man. They got hammered for Christmas. They, like, all that was toys, all this was toys, and they had two middle sections and a section over there. Yeah. Well, you can look at the row, like it has the Rose sticker on it, so hold that. Oh, that's the child. That's just the child. Yoda. Just Yoda. Legos. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, I didn't see if she had any. Yeah, I didn't see any on those. Let's go look at them real quick. Thank you, sir. How's it going? Legos, Mattel, dolls. Hold this. You know,
Oh, that's awesome.
are they all? So these are all Jar Jar Binks. How's it going?
Looks like it's got good accessories with it too.
Yeah, that's gonna look good. So this is the yellow packaging that goes with the Clone Wars pretty well. This is from the Phantom Menace, obviously. Oh, dude.
Wow.
Multiverse cycle. That's actually pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Look at this. I cannot believe I didn't see this. They have another one. Oh. Do you know how awesome this is, the Red Hood?
Yeah.
Oh. Like, so just
Wow.
quick recap. Waffle House fueled up. Walmart, Target, Walmart, Ross, Target. Came back to Target because our buddy David said, hey, hit us back up. We're putting stuff out. And, as you know, what I'm really hunting right now is Mandalorian Loyalists and Din Djarin and the Childlike series. But we got some really good stuff I want to show you here. So first up, for you DC Multiverse fans, we got the Dark Knight Metals motorcycle, which was just too freaking cool to pass up. I mean, look at that.
Detail's awesome.
It is awesome. So, quick story about this and some of the rest of the stuff. So, we walk in, and we check the aisles. Aisles are still virtually empty, but we they're putting out all the new stuff, and so they have their buggies. And my buddy Brett here, you might have seen this on the video already, but he like eagle eyes it, and notices some stuff that has already been opened on the buggy. And like my brain was like, oh, and I was so excited I almost couldn't see everything. Like all I could see was what I'm about to show you here. And he spotted these. Well, let's do this first. First thing he spotted was this, Jar Jar Binks. I mean, maybe you're not the biggest Jar Jar Binks fan, but if you're a Star Wars fan, you're a Black Series fan, we needed this. Like, we needed this in our collection.
Yeah, if you're a Clone Wars fan.
Yeah, Clone Wars fan.
That's
I mean, Jar Jar. Awesome. Yeah, I forget Jar Jar's in the Clone Wars too.
He wins a lot of good battles.
He does. Darth Jar Jar there. And then next, like, I can't believe that we got what I'm about to show you. So, I'm like enthralled with Jar Jar and kind of digging through, hoping that there's a Din Djarin and the child there. And my buddy Brett picks this up and he's like, hey, what about this? And it's the Red Hood 2-pack from McFarlane. Again, DC Multiverse. I did not know that this was even going to be an option for us to find today. So I'm so super excited. I got 2 of them. Why did I get 2 of them? Well, my buddy Daniel Dunn, who's a fellow YouTuber, I'll link his channel below. I gave him a call and he was like, yeah, grab one for me too, because there was only 2 of them and that's it. And so went ahead and got him one and me one, so we don't have to fight over it. Now, we get to the register and we go to, well, actually before we go to the register, the lady's like, I'm not sure you're going to be able to buy those. And of course I know what she's talking about. She's talking about the street date, like when they're allowed to sell them. And I'm like, but you have them unboxed here out in the aisle. Like, do you mind if we just try? And she's like, sure, go try. So we get to the register, we're ring up Jar Jar. Yes, it works. That's great. Go to ring up the Red Hood pack. It says, please wait on your teammate to come help you. And at that point I knew, I was like, it may not. It just actually may not happen. So this sweet lady, so she's like, how much is it? And like the evil part of me was like, $19.99. I was like, no, I can't do that. I gotta do the right thing. I was like, no, it's $39.99. And she's like, okay. She puts in her code, override, gets it. we ring up the second one for Daniel, and she's like, and she doesn't get like frustrated. She's like, oh, you got another one? Okay. She puts it in, and then she leaves, and then we grab the motorcycle, and sure enough, it doesn't ring up either. And we wait for her, and she just as gracious as ever comes in and punches in the price and rings it up for us. So we got all of them ahead of the street date. So I feel very fortunate. Yeah. Feel like it was a great hunt.
Great hunt.
We didn't give up. You know, we came back. We hunted smart and intelligent, and we were kind and gracious all the way. Thought about fellow collectors, and I feel like, you know, that we were treated to some good kindness in return for these figures. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed my buddy Brett here.
Oh yeah, it's a great hunt. Made
it good for me. It's always good to hunt with a fellow friend. And hey, keep hunting. Be a gracious hunter. Be a kind hunter. Think about others as you're doing it, and you'll get rewarded as we did today. So, hope you guys have a marvelous day. Stay blessed. Bye.